Oh.
We're back home.
Yeah.
We're in the mountains this week.
Yeah.
We needed to find ourselves after being on holiday for a week in Mauritius. I was just rummed out, man.
Why is the rum always gone?
Yeah. So we've decided to just venture into the mountains and just like find our
Become one.
like meaning.
Yeah. Balance our creed.
Also, because what I've got to talk about today is it makes me quite angry. Not angry. It does actually make me angry. I feel like maybe having us in the mountains is more calming. So once I'm done with this, I can go and stare at the view and scream into the mountains.
We've done that before. That sounds familiar. I remember screaming next to you.
I think it was in that fjord in Norway.
Yes.
These mountains called the Drakensberg and basically mean dragon mountains.
Yeah. It's kind of like Arbit.
It's a pretty cool name for mountains.
We're pretty much in Arbit right now.
Yeah. This is where Tolkien actually got inspired to write.
That's a fact.
The Lord of the Rings.
That is a fact.
That is a fact, actually, because he is South African by birth. Although, whenever I think of dragons now, I think of Game of Thrones, and that makes me angry as well when I think of how they ended that. So
when I think of dragons, I think of Shrek.
Oh, you know what I always think about the dragon, bro?
That sounds familiar.
How did the donkey have sex with that dragon?
Because I think it's a realistic thought.
It's a children's movie, but like a donkey and a dragon, I mean,
it's misleading.
Maybe donkeys have got pretty big. Cool, let's get really serious now. Because what I'm going to talk about is inflation engagement. Ooh, that's what I'm calling it. We need a sexier title for sure.
Yeah.
But basically, we've come across something that it's really concerning for the industry, in my opinion. So I'll give you the breakdown quickly. A few of our clients, we're running boosted content on LinkedIn. And what we've started seeing is that a lot of the content is getting a lot of engagement that is not real. The client pointed this out to us and they said, please can you check the engagements on the content because it doesn't look like we're reaching the right audiences. So I was like, cool, went in, had a look at the content and realized that, I mean, it wasn't a massive amount of engagement. It was a small amount of money that we put behind the post. But about 3/4 of the likes were from what I 100% believe, and which we verified with LinkedIn, are spam or bot accounts. So they don't have profile pictures. There's no content on their pages. It's just like really poorly put together spam accounts as well. And they've been engaging on our clients' content that they've paid LinkedIn to promote to the correct audience. And our audience targeting is really, really good at atypical. So it's not like we're getting that wrong.
Yeah.
We're not getting that wrong. And our client is not paying for fake engagement. So they're not buying engagement. They're not buying followers. It's all 100% legit.
Are those numbers legit? Of course. All right, then.
So let's keep the 7,000 users that I bought and add another 1,000 a day for the next week.
So
where are they coming from?
Exactly, right? So where are these spam and fake accounts coming from that are engaging on content that we're paying LinkedIn to get into the right audience feeds?
Yeah.
So I got super angry about
this. Is giving me Twitter.
No. There's some. So I started digging, man. I was like, I need to get to the bottom of this shit.
Yeah.
So I started digging. I think I was on the dark web.
You put on your Sherlock Holmes hat.
No, I mean, it was on.
Dark web.
I don't think I was nearly on the dark web, bro. I was reading shit that there was it was like ones and zeros, man. Like it was real stuff. Like there was no like nice headers and there weren't any like pretty pictures on these not even websites. It was just writing.
I think we need to review some of this dark web content.
Well, I mean, it's a dangerous place.
Yeah,
the dark web.
We're not afraid of no danger. What do you mean?
Danger by the middle name.
Danger's my middle name.
It's not my okay, so anyway, so I was like, hey, where the hell is this shit coming from? I read a bunch of articles and found other people that had not had this issue, but had seen like engagement from that wasn't human, basically. Like, anyway. So I reached out to LinkedIn. I was going to send like a really hectic email, but then I was like, no, let's just start the conversation. Hey, this is what's happening. Please, can you provide an explanation?
Yeah, you want them to reply.
So I was like, I don't even know if I'm going to get a reply. You know, if it was Facebook, no, we'll never have got a reply. Anyway, they got back to me a few hours later. This lady, we'll put it up here, and she could have been a bot, I don't know, but she was like, thanks for escalating this with us. Thanks for sending this, and we're going to escalate this. So like, great. Next day, email, we've escalated to this team, and they've come back to us with an answer. And unfortunately, yes, this is happening. We can't provide any explanation. We're really sorry. Here's a $50 credit for your ad account.
$50 credit
$50.
for a post that probably, $300?
Yeah,
So?
at least $300.
Something small, but still.
But okay, so I was like, this is some bullshit.
Yeah.
So this, and then I was, okay, and so this is my theory.
Before you get into your theory, this sounds like you're at a restaurant and you get food poisoning from a main meal, and they're like, here's a dessert.
That's $50 off your
$50 or like,
$50.
would you like ice cream and chocolate sauce?
I mean, I guess what else are they going to do? But it's like ordering a steak.
Yeah.
And it's like a vegan steak. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, I wanted a steak, I ordered a steak, but you've given me like tofu. I paid you to put this shit in front of the right people, and then you got bots to engage on that shit.
Yeah.
On my content. So
better taste.
My theory around this is, okay, like put your conspiracy theory caps on, like KFC bar school.
It's on.
LinkedIn are creating these spam accounts and these bots, and they're using these bots and these spam accounts to engage on content. Why are they doing this? They're doing this because of Apple's privacy laws and privacy updates, which they brought in a little bit earlier this year, and engagement has been down. Like, people are not getting the engagement they used to, but LinkedIn needs to show that there's still engagement. Okay, they have to show to shareholders that they're still getting high numbers of engagement, because if they show that engagement is down, people are going to stop spending ad money with them.
Yeah.
And if people stop spending ad money with them, they start losing money. What happens when you start losing money as a company?
It's downhill from there.
Shareholders don't like that.
Yeah.
They get unhappy.
Okay, Flaming Dragon. First, take a big step back and literally.
In my opinion, this is what's happening. I really truly believe that LinkedIn is doing this. There's no other reason for this to be happening. There's no reason for a bot farm to go onto LinkedIn and like random shit.
Yeah. Because
they're not getting paid to do that. Someone is paying them. It has to be LinkedIn. There's no one else that can be paying them. My client didn't pay them, and we aren't sure as hell I'm paying them. So the only person that is paying these click farms is LinkedIn, because they have to boost their engagement numbers.
Yeah.
And if you think about what's happening with the rise of TikTok and the fact that all these other networks are getting lower engagement, they have to show these numbers. And it's really interesting. Andrew Hutchinson from Social Media Today wrote a cool article about LinkedIn's latest reports. And in that article, he shows that in the last 15, 20 quarters that LinkedIn have actually provided results on engagement, all they've said is we're seeing record levels of engagement. And Andrew Hutchinson is basically like, how is that possible? How can you be showing record levels of engagement every single quarter? It's absolutely impossible. So the theory stands still. I've not been corrected by anyone. And let us know if you're seeing this, because it's a serious problem and people need to know about it. If you're spending money with someone like LinkedIn and they're getting spam or bot accounts to engage with your content, you're throwing money down the drain.
That's scary, because LinkedIn is like our golden child. That is like
for B2B, it's everything, right?
Yeah, that's our firstborn.
Exactly. So I will defend LinkedIn now. Okay, I came hard at them for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I'll defend them for a second.
They've done us well.
I'll defend them for a second to say that campaigns still work really well on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
It's not everything. Okay. I kind of believe believe that it's potentially, if it's a small niche industry and you're not spending a massive amount, they're kind of just getting these bots to pump up their engagement, the low budget stuff to like bump up engagement so it looks good.
Let's get the snickle fits.
Bearing in mind that not everyone is going to go look at the people that have engaged in their content. So maybe that's what they're trying to get away with there. The bigger campaigns where you're spending more money and it's a full funnel paid media campaign, we're seeing really good results from that stuff. We're seeing leads come out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, not on the sort of level as Google search ads, but we are seeing leads come out of LinkedIn. It's not to say it's not working at all, but there is some bullshit going down, and I'm not happy about it. And I want to raise awareness around that so we can get some real answers. And LinkedIn, like, it's not good enough to just give a $50 voucher back because ridiculous. It's like shit.
Shit, I'm saying.
Like
keep the money and give us a better answer.
No, give us the money.
Give us the money. Give us all the money.
But like the way it seems to me, it's like, shit, these dudes figured it out.
Yeah.
Let's throw money at the problem. Yeah. Let's throw some money at the problem. Hopefully
if they complain more, we'll give them another 50.
And I'm gonna keep going down this rabbit hole because I want to understand it. And if I'm not here for the next preview, it's because I've been murdered.
Yeah.
By
or you're at LinkedIn's head office. Like
bang down
yes.
bang down the door.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was my rant. I'm not that angry. I'm still angry. I'm gonna go shout into the mountains.
Yeah.
I'll shout. I hope I didn't speak too fast. You might have to slow this down.
Yeah, that's okay.
Is it okay?
That's okay.
There's some shit going down.
Conspiracies.
Everything's about engagement, people. Everything is about.
I wonder if, just side notes, I wonder if the Illuminati has anything to do with this.
I'm sure I saw one of those.
Zuckerberg's a robot.
I'm sure.
Bill Gates,
surely. He owns the Illuminati. Bill Gates.
Yeah.
Doesn't he have one of those little owls on his cap or something?
I think so. That's a telltale sign. That's a signal.
I mean, honestly, it's a conspiracy. It's a theory. I don't think it's a conspiracy.
But theories are theories.
Who else would be paying bots to engage with this content? There's no one else.
Yeah.
It can only be the platform.
Facebook something like, let me pay some bots.
It's not a conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
It's legit. Fact. It's proven. And I've uncovered it.
Proven.
I want to be on the documentary.
Yeah. Netflix.
Boom.
Hit us up.
Inflation engagement.
Yeah.
We need to find a sexier name.
It's minor tweaking. It's almost there.
Okay. But anyway, that's the rant. Let us know. Check your engagement. Moral of the story today. Moral of the content.
Click on your likes.
If you're boosting some content,
see who they are.
Click on them and see who those people are. If they don't have profile pictures, there's some bullshit going down. One of the profiles, his job was drunk. Not even a capital D, just drunk.
Someone stole my job.
Like, that's not the target audience we're after.
No, but we like it.
I like his style.
Yeah, it's ballsy.
Anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool, guys.
Like,
see you next time.
Week.